Hey everybody, thanks for watching. We're in Traverse City at the Opera House right on Front Street, and we're talking to Russ Schindler. We're talking about something very interesting. It's called TCNewtech. I can tell you what it is, but Russ knows more about it than I do. So explain me this concept of TCNewtech.
Well, it's very similar to if you ever watched the show Shark Tank.
Yeah.
So every month we get 5 people who are starting some kind of technology business or a product, and they come in and they get 5 minutes to pitch their product or service, and then we do 5 minutes of question and answers, and then the next person gets up there. So it's very similar to Shark Tank, and usually they're looking for some kind of funding, or maybe they're just trying to create awareness or customers.
All right, and you do this once a month here at the Opera House in the auditorium.
Correct. First Tuesday of every month, and we usually get about 150 to 200 people.
All right, so when you decided to do this, how did all this come together?
Well, that's kind of an interesting story. I was actually trying to hire a programmer, and they're hard to find, and so I thought if I could get them to come out of their basements and spare bedrooms and come to a meeting, I might be able to meet them in person and start talking about hiring them. So I started about 2.5 years ago, and I thought that if I could get maybe 20, 30 people, that would be, success. And now it's, approaching 200 every month.
Yeah, and I was noticing on the website that as far as enthusiasts go, you have a column that lists kind of, close to 1,000.
Yeah, we have over 1,000 members now.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So what are we talking about when we talk about what are enthusiasts? You mentioned programmers, but what's this crowd demographic look like?
So it's a lot of people who maybe have an idea. They're not necessarily a programmer or software developer. So they have these ideas on how, on a product that would be good for the marketplace.
Right.
So that's one group of people. There's probably another big group of people is investors. So there's Traverse City, a fairly wealthy community.
Right.
So we get a lot of members from the Northern Angels, which is like a local investment club. Their mission is to invest in local businesses. So a lot of those members show up every month. And then just other people who are interested in possibly investing. So, I tell people if you got an idea or you're thinking about starting a business, especially a tech business, this would be the place to come and just start meeting people and start talking about it. And then maybe once your idea is a little more formulated, get up on stage and pitch it to the crowd.
Okay, so let's say that Vic McCarty comes up with an idea. He is a non-programmer, and when it comes to computers you've probably forgotten more about computers this morning than I know, but I've got an idea on how to connect out-of-towners and people coming to Traverse City on all the different things that there are here in the region and at the tip of their, their phone.
Yep.
I could get up, pitch this idea, and maybe meet some people or get even an investor, something like that.
That's exactly right. And it'd be a great place for you to actually, we have a social hour after everything where you can meet a programmer, kind of share the idea, and maybe he'll jump on your team with you.
Right.
Or maybe he'll do it for a fee, and then you'll be able to also raise money at the same time. There's been numerous businesses that have been funded from pitching on stage there. Okay, so if you show up, I suppose you don't have to pitch or be an investor or anybody. You could come for the social hour, sort of like a business after hours, to meet people. Yeah, if you like entrepreneurship in general, the energy is just amazing because it's just really a lot of people who are entrepreneurs or thinking about being entrepreneurs and or people who invest in entrepreneurs. It's just a room full of people with a ton of energy. So it's a great environment to just come in and feel positive about what maybe your idea is. Right. Now, what's your background? So I'm a geologist. I'm actually not a programmer. Okay. Never written a line of code in my life, but I've hired many of them, and through this meeting and other meetings that I've gone to, and so I'm a geologist, and we do environmental work. And I came up with an idea for developing a mobile app that helps people collect environmental samples and then transfer that sample with a label that we print to the laboratory. Label has a barcode on it, so they can actually get the data in a much more efficient fashion. Website is TCNewtech.com? TCNewtech.org. .org, okay. Yep. All right, and you meet here every? First Tuesday of every month. All right, at the Opera House, what time? We started, social hour starts at 5:30, and the pitches start at 6 p.m. All right, there you go, folks. You've got an idea, want to meet people, hang out. First Tuesday of every month here at the Opera House. Thanks, Russ. Yeah, thank you. In Traverse City at the Opera House, I'm Vic McCarty, My News 26.